Craig, a hard-fought point out this afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. They put us under a lot of pressure. We held strong, but unfortunately we were after a win. But it was a good draw in the end. They put us under a lot of pressure and we held strong. So it's clean sheet on the road, which is the pleasing aspect out of it.
Yeah, not the 3 points you wanted, but obviously it brings an end to the sequence of results away from home.
Yeah, exactly. It's a start. So we'll take all the positives we can out of today.
Defensively this afternoon, particularly in the second half, they asked you a number of questions, but you seem to hold them off quite comfortably, really.
Yeah, they've got some big lads up there, and they put you under a lot of pressure. And today we held strong, so it was pleasing after obviously the result on the Boxing Day.
When you've got the strike force that you have at Fleetwood Town, you've always got that opportunity to nick something on the break. Maybe the final ball was lacking at times today.
Yeah, it didn't work for us going forward today. You could, that was evident. You could see that, but the lads put an absolute unbelievable shift in to get the clean sheet. So, important thing is if you don't win the game, you come with something.
In terms of your performances away from home, how near was that to the kind of performances that you're going to be looking for the rest of the season?
Yeah, I think it was getting back to the Charlton away and Oxford and those kind of games, and that's what we spoke about. Can we get back to that? And I think that looked more like it today. We looked solid. Like we say, we didn't get the goal that we would have liked, but certainly was a lot better.
And again, you've come to a team today that's unbeaten in 9 now at home in front of their own supporters, and shown the qualities that you're going to need to push forward to move towards the top end of the table.
Yeah, exactly. We weren't kidding ourselves today. We knew it was going to be a difficult place to come. Sam's done a fantastic job here so far, and they showed today. They're a good side. I think I've just checked the results in there then, and you'll be surprised at some of the results today. Everybody can beat everyone in this league. I've touched on it before with other press people, and you just, like I say, look at the results today. I think the ball bottom 4 picked up results against people that wouldn't expect. So that's this league.
Obviously, it's first day of 2019. How far do you think this squad can go this season, and what are your targets?
Well, we maintain that we always will finish as high as we can. We're not set any targets. We've just said game at a time. We're building much more than than just what you see. We're building an atmosphere and a dressing room, and it's all part. It doesn't happen overnight. We'd rather make sure we get it right long term, and that's what we feel like we're trying to do.
January transfer window opens now. The manager mentioned that he's looking to maybe make 1 or 2 additions. Do you think that the playoffs could be a potential possibility this season for you?
Yeah, of course. You look at teams that have put a run together. We've always spoke about it, and it won't be any different. If you can put 4 results together in a row, then you'll be there and thereabouts. Some of the bottom sides, like say Bradford, for example, everyone thought they were dead and buried, and all of a sudden now they're out the relegation. So 4 or 5 results in this league, it propels you wherever you are in the league. So that's what we'll be looking to do.
Obviously, Wimbledon come to Highbury at the weekend in the FA Cup. What's your own personal view on the FA Cup? Is it still something that you really enjoy participating in? Do you still think the FA Cup has the lustre that it used to have?
Yeah, I think it's one for the fans mainly. I would think. Obviously you want to go to these great stadiums, play against these great players as a player to test yourself. But I think the fans get the most out of it, in my opinion.
Wimbledon have already been to Highbury earlier in the season, of course. The league form of late isn't brilliant, but there's still going to be a difficult opponent.
Yeah, again, it's this league. It doesn't come easy. They've not been getting pumped every week. It's been close. They're in every game, so it'll be a difficult game. We're not thinking anything different.